Stoner! Hey man, have you seen Bobby? I think something's wrong. Stoner, man, can you hear me?
So motherfuckers, it's Tuesday again, and you know what that means, it's Sam Wizard 91, and I'm here on the Daily with the Critics for another day of cinematic joy and pleasure. Except today is going to be no joy or pleasure, because I'm going to review the worst film I've ever seen in my whole fucking life, and that is this piece of shit, Sickle, aka The Slaughterhouse Massacre. And I don't know if you've ever heard of this film before. I won't be surprised if you haven't, because it's just complete bollocks. I found it in just a store for about £1. Same as Don't Look in the Basement, but at least that was half decent. This is just a complete dog shit on the film industry. It was directed by Gagné in 2005, and he actually plays the killer in this film as well, so you can tell he's a bit fucking egotistical. And the plot kind of goes like this. Back in the early 90s, there was a rape and a murder in the slaughterhouse, and apparently this guy called Marty Sickle did it, and they had no evidence to put him away to prison, so they let him stay out of prison. When one day these guys come along and hang him, and a couple of years later, apparently, if you go to the spot where he was hanged and say Sickle once, Sickle twice, Sickle came to take a life, he comes back to life and cuts your fucking head off. And of course a couple of drunk motherfucking teenagers go over to the slaughterhouse, say that rhyme, and shit goes down after that. And I don't really have to say anymore, because that's pretty much all that there is to the plot. After that it's just a round page of shit, special effects and killings. You know, like, there's so many things that are wrong with this fucking film. I mean, like, some of the scenes look like it was edited on fucking Windows, like, Media Maker or something like that. And like, they probably spent about 20 quid on this whole film, and 5 of that was probably on sets. And there's the scene in the beginning with Marty Sickle in the slaughterhouse, and you think slaughterhouse, you think of like big hanging cattle and pigs and shit. This film's so cheap, all they have is a couple of fucking roast chickens hanging from hooks, and they're like, you're supposed to be serious, doing all this shit, and like, you got fucking roast chickens hanging from the thing, dude, you know, what the fuck? And like, the killings are bad. I'm not even too worried about giving shit away about this film. I'm just gonna go for it. There's this part where this dude gets like split in half from the balls, like the balls upwards, and like his body just kind of goes, like, seriously, it doesn't like flop down, it just goes hup. There's another scene where he cuts this chick's head off, and like her head kind of just moves to the side, and then over time her body just kind of does that. It doesn't like fall naturally, it just kind of timbers down like a falling tree. And like, one more thing I could say is that the soundtrack for this film is so unbelievably bad. I mean, like, I have to like do some demonstration. Okay, there's a party scene around the beginning area, and pretty much when they walk into the party, all the music does for about 10 minutes is just and you think I'm joking, I'm literally being serious. All it is just like and when like this kind of scary stuff starts happening, if you can call it scary, all it is just a heart beating with like that's all it is for the rest of the film, and like, it makes my fucking ears bleed. I think the actors in this movie were pretty much like the filmmaker's best friends or something, because I've seen better acting in porn. Like, seriously. I'm not even joking. And speaking of porn, this film is pretty much just a porn. Like, all the way through this film is just hardcore nudity and pointless naked chicks. And like, I know I really shouldn't be complaining about that, because, you know, I'm a man. I guess you can say I'm a man. And like, I appreciate the tits, but like, there will be like a scene and it will just cut away to like 2 chicks like making out, and it's like, that's nice. Like, I appreciate you showing me that, but why are you showing me this? This movie is just an unholy skid mark on my DVD collection, and I haven't shown you my DVD collection yet, so I'm going to show you now. And then there's Sickle. And that's pretty much the fucking all and short of it, really. Worst film I've ever seen. And now you know. So I think I've blabbered on about this fucking vomit piece of crap for about as long as I can take now. So maybe next week I'll have something better to talk about. Enjoy the rest of the week on Gagné with the critics. My name is SimonWizard91. Please subscribe if you're there. I always get that. Subscribe over there. Okay. Now you want to rate down here, and you want to comment down there and tell me what you think. If you can find this movie on Amazon or eBay, don't fucking buy it, because it's shit. I'll see you later on. Motherfucker!
They get a split.
Shut the fuck